So you weren't in Ellis Island very long.
No, that's what I said.
You just
We
got
started
out there.
talking to the ladies. This one was 6 months. This was 9 months. They had trouble with their eyes. They didn't like their hair. You know, they had some bugs or something. So they kept him there. We started looking around, and they called us, and they couldn't get over it, that we were taken off already.
For 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I understand that Edith Schmidt, she was there for a while. She had trouble with her eyes. She had glaucoma or something.
Do you? Your father had a sister that went to Israel.
Yeah, she is in Israel. She went to Russia. She didn't go to Russia. They shipped her to, I don't know what the reason really it was. Because they were young, they shipped them to Siberia.
Shipped her to Siberia.
Both of them, her and her husband. But later on, when he got sick, so they went to, I guess they gave so many people to leave the country.
Mm-hmm.
So she was lucky she came, but she came without her husband. Her husband was dead already. She came with her daughter. She was just a little girl. So now she's in Israel. That was Papa's sister.
When there were certainly, family members who were cousins and whatnot who stayed in Russia, or did
Nobody was left there. Nobody.
everybody got out?
You mean they were all killed? What do you mean get out? She was the lucky one that she was out. Not what she went through, she wasn't lucky in Russia, in Siberia, how they worked it. But she was lucky that she was out and went to Israel.
So there weren't any family members left when the Germans came through in 39, 40. Everybody was gone.
Everybody was gone. In fact, they had a beautiful home, Papa Henry. And they tried, there was, at one time, that you can collect. The government would pay you if there is nobody left to own that place, that they pay you for it. But it wasn't so.
Oh, so you didn't get any money for the house?
No.
Do you remember anything about your mother, about your grandparents?
Do you know that I don't even know my grandfather's name, his first name? I was just a little girl when my grandma was a widow. I don't remember too much. The only thing I can remember, when she came to visit us, and her son, the one that was adopted, I don't think I was 6 or 7 years old. I can remember she would fall on his neck. He was a gorgeous young man. And she used to talk to him. She didn't speak Russian or Yiddish. She used to speak Moldavian, like the Romanian, but it's like a southern, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A dialect.
Yeah. She used to cry and she said, Draga, Draga, that means dear. And she used to hug him and kiss him. But as far as that, I remember my mother used to tell us the way he was adopted, because she was left a young widow, my grandma. She had 3 daughters and 2 sons. And she was never home. She used to go around with she must have had a man that was drive that horse and wagon for her with a big cattle. And she used to dye the wool for people. They used to make beautiful carpets that they would hang on the wall, But I was too little to remember my grandfather's name.